Hello and welcome to Randomly Biographies TV. Today we are going to talk about the father of the atomic bomb, Oppenheimer. So get ready and let's start. Oppenheimer was an American theoretical physicist who led the team that developed the first nuclear weapons during World War II as part of the Manhattan Project. He was also a brilliant scholar, a lover of literature and philosophy, and a complex and conflicted personality who faced political persecution and moral dilemmas. In this video, I will explore his life, his achievements, his challenges, and his legacy. I will also show you some clips from the upcoming biographical thriller film by Christopher Nolan, starring Cillian Murphy as Oppenheimer. So stay tuned and don't forget to like, share and subscribe to my channel for more interesting videos. Oppenheimer was born on April 22, 1904 in New York City to a wealthy Jewish family. His father was a textile importer and his mother was an artist. He had a younger brother named Frank, who also became a physicist. Oppenheimer was a prodigy who excelled in many subjects from an early age. He learned several languages, including Sanskrit, French, German, Latin and Greek. He also developed a passion for poetry, especially the works of John Donne and William Blake. He attended the Ethical Culture School, where he was influenced by his science teacher Herbert Smith, who encouraged him to pursue physics. He graduated from high school in 1921 and entered Harvard University, where he majored in chemistry. He completed his bachelor's degree in 3 years and then went to England to study at the University of Cambridge under Ernest Rutherford, the Nobel laureate who discovered the structure of the atom. There he met other prominent physicists such as Niels Bohr, Paul Dirac, and Werner Heisenberg. He also met his first love interest, Jean Tatlock, a student of psychology and literature who introduced him to leftist politics and social causes. Their relationship was turbulent and ended in 1936 when Oppenheimer met his future wife, Catherine Kitty Puning, a botanist and former communist. After earning his PhD in 1927, Oppenheimer returned to the United States and became a professor of physics at the University of California, Berkeley, and the California Institute of Technology. He quickly established himself as one of the leading theoretical physicists in the country, attracting many talented students and collaborators. He made significant contributions to various fields of physics, such as quantum mechanics, nuclear physics, cosmology, and astrophysics. He predicted the existence of black holes, neutron stars, and positrons. He also discovered the Oppenheimer-Phillips process, which explains how nuclear fusion occurs in stars. He was also interested in the philosophical implications of physics and often quoted from Hindu scriptures such as the Bhagavad Gita. He believed that science should be used for human welfare and not for destruction. However, he also recognized the potential military applications of nuclear fission, which was discovered by German scientists in 1938. He feared that Nazi Germany would develop an atomic bomb first and use it against the Allies in World War II. In 1941, Oppenheimer joined a secret project initiated by President Franklin D. Roosevelt to develop an atomic bomb before Germany did. The project was codenamed Manhattan Project and was led by General Leslie Groves of the U.S. Army Corps of Engineers. Oppenheimer was appointed as the director of the Los Alamos Laboratory in New Mexico, where he supervised over 3,000 scientists, engineers, and workers who worked on designing and building the bomb. He faced many technical challenges, logistical problems, and security risks during this period. He also had to deal with personal issues such as his health problems, his marital troubles, his loyalty investigations, and his moral doubts. He was conflicted between his scientific curiosity, his patriotic duty, and his ethical concerns. He was deeply involved in every aspect of the project, from the theoretical calculations to the practical experiments. He was also responsible for choosing the test site and the target cities for the bomb. He witnessed the first successful test of the bomb on July 16, 1945 at the Trinity site near Alamogordo, in New Mexico. He later recalled that he was reminded of a verse from the Bhagavad Gita. "Now I am become death, the destroyer of worlds."
Now I am become death, the destroyer of worlds. I suppose we all thought that.
On August 6, 1945, the U.S. dropped the first atomic bomb on Hiroshima, Japan, killing over 70,000 people instantly and thousands more later from radiation exposure. 3 days later, another bomb was dropped on Nagasaki, killing over 40,000 people. Oppenheimer was shocked and saddened by the devastation caused by the bombs. He later said that he felt like he had blood on his hands. He also regretted that the bombs were used without warning or demonstration. He hoped that the bombs would end the war and prevent further use of nuclear weapons. He also advocated for international control and cooperation on nuclear issues. He became a prominent public figure and a spokesperson for science. He received many honors and awards for his role in the Manhattan Project, including the Medal for Merit from President Harry S. Truman in 1946 and the Enrico Fermi Award from President Dwight D. Eisenhower in 1953. He also resumed his academic career and became the director of the Institute for Advanced Study in Princeton, New Jersey, where he continued to work on physics and other topics. In 1954, Oppenheimer's security clearance was revoked by the Atomic Energy Commission, AEC, after a controversial hearing that accused him of being a security risk and a communist sympathizer. The hearing was instigated by Louis Strauss, the chairman of the AEC and a political rival of Oppenheimer. Strauss used Oppenheimer's past associations with left-wing groups and individuals, his opposition to the development of the hydrogen bomb, and his alleged lies and inconsistencies during his testimony as evidence against him. The hearing was widely seen as a witch hunt and a violation of Oppenheimer's civil rights. Many of his colleagues and friends defended him and criticized the AEC's decision. However, some of them also turned against him or remained silent. Oppenheimer was humiliated and ostracized by the government and the scientific community. He lost his influence and prestige and became a symbol of the Cold War paranoia and McCarthyism that gripped America in the 1950s. He appealed the decision, but it was upheld by President Eisenhower in 1955. He never regained his security clearance or his official position in nuclear policy. Oppenheimer spent his final years as a private citizen, living in Princeton with his wife Kitty. He continued to lecture and write on various topics, such as science, history, culture, and politics. He also traveled around the world and visited many places, including Japan, India, Israel, and Russia. He remained interested in nuclear issues and advocated for arms control and disarmament. He also supported peaceful uses of nuclear energy and opposed nuclear proliferation. He warned about the dangers of nuclear war and urged for dialogue and cooperation among nations. At the end, he died of throat cancer on February 18, 1967, at the age of 62. He was cremated and his ashes were scattered in the Virgin Islands, where he had a vacation home. Oppenheimer is widely regarded as one of the most influential and complex figures in modern history. He is remembered as a brilliant scientist, a visionary leader, a tragic hero, and a controversial icon. His life story has inspired many books, films, plays, documentaries, and songs. The most recent one is Oppenheimer, an epic biographical thriller film by Christopher Nolan, starring Cillian Murphy as Oppenheimer. That's all for today's video on Oppenheimer. I hope you enjoyed it and learned something new. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up and share it with your friends. Also, don't forget to subscribe to my channel and hit the bell icon to get notified when I upload new videos. Also, don't forget to tell me what is your opinion in Oppenheimer movie if you watched it, and if not, do you feel excited to watch it? Thank you for watching and see you next times.